In this week's episode, I share something I rarely talk about. It's a short episode, but it's one from my heart. I'll say thanks in advance for letting me share it with you. Before I send you off to see why the silence ends now, I want to address one of the biggest challenges and the most significant missed opportunity I'm seeing from my clients: email marketing and automation. I'm hearing over and over again either I don't have an email list, I have an email list, however, I'm not doing anything with it, or I'm not getting results from emailing my list. The industry says that the return on investment for email marketing is for every $1 spent, $44 is returned. Like, who doesn't want that kind of return on investment? If you're email challenged and you want to take advantage of this valuable asset, come join me in the Email Marketing and Automation Workshop. It's a half-day workshop where you'll learn email best practices, and then you'll put that knowledge to work building email campaigns and automations. You will leave that workshop with actual emails and campaigns you can implement right away. So click on the link in the show notes to learn more and to register. I'm offering this workshop for a significant discount, so act now. Hope you enjoy this week's episode. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Janet Fish, and there's something that you don't know about me. Something in my past that I rarely talk about. I've kept quiet about this for so long, but I just want to say that the silence stops now. I'd like to share this with you. First, the first question I would ask is why now? Why bring it up now? It's been something that I have not talked about for so very long. And so why does the silence stop now? I've been podcasting for over 18 months, and I am the voice of the podcast. It is me. I've always presented myself as me. I have always told my truth. I have always shared my real thoughts. I've always strived to just be me. And yet there's this underlying, I don't know if you want to call it a secret. It's just something that I don't talk about. However, it's a major part of what made me the coach that I am. And I have been silent about it for years. And so once again, I want the silence to stop now. I was given my first opportunity to be a paid coach by a very well-known speaker and author in the financial education space. I spent 14 years as the #1 master coach for this entire organization. I've coached over 1,000 clients in 16 countries, many of those working for this organization. I've traveled overseas. I have spoken and trained and coached folks from all over the world. I have traveled in the private jet to more events than I can count. I've hung out with all the famous names you'd recognize from the stage. I have been in the trenches and I've seen the world of large in-person events with hardcore sales pitches, selling 5-digit programs. I have personally been in the sales seat for many of those events, and I have sold hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of coaching programs. I have fulfilled many of those coaching programs. And, I brought to each and every one of those coaching calls everything that I had. It was my responsibility to make all the highfalutin claims about getting rich as close to reality as for each client as possible. It was my job to help each client realize their financial dreams as much as they possibly could. So why don't I talk about it? Why don't I brag about my role in such a successful and well-known organization? It's because of what I saw on the inside. and I don't want to be associated with that. The real truth is they don't care about your success. All they care about is money, getting your money. The coaches who do the work, however, they care. Don't get me wrong about that. Every single person that I worked with in this organization, all of the coaches took it on themselves as their responsibility to make it happen. Every single one of them gave it their all. The person on the stage, however, spinning the vision of being an instant millionaire, that person doesn't care about anything but your money. I often ask myself, why did I stay so long? I did it to serve the clients. If I wasn't their coach, serving them, bringing the level of care and experience that I brought to each and every coaching call, who would? The celebrity on stage, the face of the brand, didn't really care if you were successful. I did. I left that organization years ago, as I said, firmly cemented in my integrity. If I could sum up a single phrase that those organizations lack, it would be integrity. It's not my intention to bash anybody or any organization. It is my desire to come clean as to where I've been and how it has shaped the coach that I am today. So when you're out there looking to hire a coach, start by looking at why they do what they do. Is it for the money or is it for you? Is it for your success? Ask the question, have they actually ever built a business? I've built 6 businesses, not all successful, but I've learned from each and every one of those challenges that I've had as I've built 6 businesses. Do they put your success ahead of their own pocketbook? What's in it for them? The really good coaches that I know and love would all answer the question in some form of this way. What's in it for them? The gratification that they get by seeing your success. The good ones don't do it for the money. However, they don't do it for free either. You see, coaching for free requires no skin in the game for the client, and that doesn't serve the client. Since leaving that organization, there have been a number of clients that I have referred to another business coach. Now, why would you do that? You might ask. I'm crystal clear on the types of clients that I want to work with. Ones that understand why they want to build a business. Those that are willing to do the work. And ones that understand the value of a coach and are willing to be coached. Ones that believe in what they do to serve others and will stop at nothing to share their gifts. There are many business coaches out there. Most of them don't even think about what type of client they want to work with. I'm not one of those. I'm clear on who I want to spend my time with. Being part of that organization shaped a lot of who I am as a coach. I coached hundreds of people from all over the world. I was able to hone my skills and develop the blueprint for my coaching process. Leaving defined what I stand for. Integrity, focus on your success, and believing in you oftentimes before you believe in yourself. Thanks for letting me share this with you. I'll be back next week with another episode of the Breakthrough Your Profit Ceiling podcast. Hope to see you there. Thanks for listening to the episode. And one more reminder, if you want to take advantage of the massive asset that email marketing is to your business, join me for the Email Marketing and Automation Workshop. It's a half-day workshop where you'll learn email best practices, and then you'll put that knowledge to work actually building email campaigns. You'll walk away with email campaigns and automations that you can implement right away. So please join me. Click on the link in the show notes. Join me at the workshop, and I'd love to see you there. Let's get our businesses growing through email marketing.